Before Ulchemy, we have lots and lots of fights. We never go for the same words. Whatever I say, he never agrees. Whatever he says, I never agree. It never comes to a conclusion. After Ulchemy, to be frank, I'm just saying whatever you say is right. And he was surprised that I am now zero egoistic person. He says that there is some vibration in our house. I feel that because of your prayers and your things, everything is falling into a place. He wants to enjoy what I'm getting it. That's the success of this Ulchemy.
I think this question comes from all the married men has got the same problem. One side is my wife, the other side is my mother. How do I manage it? I am able to manage my office very well, but this is extremely difficult, Guruji. What do I do now? I'm trying to satisfy both of them, but I'm finding it extremely difficult. I'm trying to manage the whole situation. The more I try to manage, the more it goes out of control. You're absolutely right. If you try to manage these two people, you cannot manage. And if you try to, satisfy both of them, even that is not possible. These two things, don't try to manage the situation. Don't try to satisfy both of them. It is simply not possible because they are two different beings. Now, what should I do now? No, fundamentally, go to the very source of the problem. Now, why this is happening like this? Why your mother is like this? Why your wife is like this? You need to understand the very source of the issue, okay? Now, the problem is, let's look at the mother side first, okay? Your mother is very close to you right from the day on which you're born. Say, for example, if your age is 25, she has been, with you for almost 25 years right from the day one, and she has been, feeding you, and she has given all the things in the world, and she is so very, fond of you, and she always feels that you are her property. She is very, very possessive because 25 years she has been with you, and she still looks at you, as her own kid. Even though you're grown up, you're going to get married and you're going to become a part of a family and you're going to become a father. All these things, she doesn't look at it. She always looks at you like her own kid. Now, she always feels there has to be a sense of belonging towards her, and she's very, very possessive about it. The first thing, the moment you get married, now what happens is your need, right from the childhood till now, your mother was always there. Tremendous love and affection was there. You have been receiving all the love from your mother. Now you have reached a certain stage. Now the second episode of your life starts. There is one more woman coming into your life, your wife, and you are very excited, to be in companionship with a young girl like your wife, and the physical attraction is there, which is the key thing, and you have all the fancies of life. You want to go around with the world and enjoy life with your wife. Now this is the second episode. The moment your energy there is a shift in the energy from your mother to your wife. Now, the moment your internal energies are now attracted towards your wife, your mother feels a sense of insecurity. It automatically happens. It is not about what you speak to your mom or what you talk or how do you behave externally. The moment your internal energies are getting tremendous attraction towards another younger woman, and this attraction, is completely cut off with your mother. She started feel, the insecurity, tremendous insecurity and fear creeps inside your mom. Now, this fear and insecurity, the moment it enters into her, and she starts panicking and she starts doing all kinds of things. Now, you look at how she behaves, but whatever she talks or whatever she behaves, that's not the point. The root cause is the fear and insecurity. She feels she has completely lost you because there was this guy was with me. I was, she's my own son, and I have born and brought up all through the last 25 years, and suddenly I'm losing her to another girl. That's what the deep inside the fear, happens inside her. Now, the moment this fear and insecurity happens, now she tries to control you. Now she is trying to possess you, and she is trying to control your wife. See, the moment the lady starts control, you, now you get into trouble, or the whole family, it's getting into trouble. Now, why a person is trying to control? Please look at it. See, why a person wants to control somebody only if she thinks that you have gone out of control. If I strongly feel that, no, my son is always with me, my son, I love him so much, he cannot go anywhere in the world, let him live his life, I don't have anything against her, my son cannot, nobody can separate my son. If a mother feels so comfortable, if a mother feels so natural about your relationship with her, then why the hell she wants to control you? There is no question of control there. The moment a woman thinks that she wants to keep you under control, that means fear has happened. This is not only true with the mother, this is true with anywhere, even in your office. If you are trying to control your employees, that means fear has already entered into you. You always fear that your employees are going to leave the office. The moment the fear comes in, you try to hold them, you try to control them, you try to possess them. Now, this is where the problem starts. Now, 99% of the mothers, feel insecure. This you need to understand, and more importantly, you need to make this one, the fact why the mother is behaving like this to your wife. Because your wife is also will have the same expectation, because she is also entered into a new family. She has left all her parents, all her old life, and she has entered into your family with tremendous amount of expectation. She wants to live happily with you and the whole family, and she has tremendous amount of expectation. Now, among these two things, two people, one side is your wife, the other side is your mother. Your wife will be a better person to make understand. Now, this is the crux of everything. Because see, your wife's age is around 25 or 22 or 23. Your mother's age would be around, say, 45 to 55 or 60. Now, 60 years of conditioning of this mind. Now, transforming this mind is not that easy. Because all through the 60 years, tremendous amount of conditioning has gone inside. The society has poisoned the mind, your subconscious mind in a big way. Now, compared to this mind, if you take your wife, she's only 22 years of age. Now, she can understand better. Moreover, your future is going to be with this girl. Your mother is going to live maybe another 25 years or 30 years or 40 years maybe. After that, all through your life, you two are going to be together. So it is always much easier, and it's quite sensible to make your wife understand the real source of, the reason behind why the mother is behaving. Tremendous amount of intelligence has to be, exchanged. You need to be really intelligent. Don't try to adjust with somebody. Don't try to manage the situation. You need to be truthful to your better half, your future wife or the wife. You need to explain to her what is the sole reason of why this is happening. And the moment you make her understand, then there is a tremendous amount of trust has been built within you two people. The moment a trust and a binding happens between you two, now the situation, 90% or 99% of the problem is solved. Now you both together can give the tremendous amount of comfort to your mom. You understand? Now, the moment you have an understanding, the moment you people are in the same page, then it is very easy to handle the situation, with your mom. And slowly, you can make her comfortable that you have not lost your son. Your son is always there. Your son is always there with you. You're going to be there for her till her last breath. When she has that kind of a comfort, slowly she will let go everything, and all the possessiveness will vanish, and there is tremendous amount of harmony will happen inside the home. Now, this is the biggest secret. The easiest way And the most, beautiful way to handle this is make your better half understand, because that's much easier than, trying to make your mom understand, because she has been conditioned like this for so many years. And this fear and insecurity, both will be having. If you can remove that, and if you can be truthful to both of these people and try to be responsible and caring, all the situation will turn around. So this is the most important thing. Don't try to, satisfy both the people. Don't try to be good. You try to be truthful. You try to be, responsible. And don't try to don't try to give importance to what they speak or what they talk, because they will talk out of fear and insecurity. Don't give importance to all these things. The sole reason is that fear of losing my son or fear of losing my husband. That fear has to be removed. The moment that fear is gone, the insecurity is gone, peace and harmony happens inside the family. And it is situation, handling the situation is very easy and very comfortable. This is the biggest secret. Try to go to the very source of the problem. Don't get carried away by the silly conversation or the silly words which you exchange between all the fights which happens in the home. Don't give importance to it. It's all coming out of fear and insecurity. The source is that fear and insecurity. You need to remove that. The moment it is removed, everything is all right.